Yeah, so NXT happened. Um, so they're pushing a guy that supposedly looks like Randy Orton. Whatever. Apparently he's the deaf Randy Orton. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. You can't just push somebody out of nowhere, okay? And then all of a sudden we have to pretend to care for, again, the main title, for crying out loud. So this Myles Bourne guy, he says he managed to overcome a battle royal filled with the talent from NXT, TNA, LFG, and Evolve, and come out as the winner. He declared that he wants to be judged based on his ability and not his disability. So he reveals that he's deaf. And you see, I actually like this idea, right? You know, introducing a deaf character. It's just the problem is you can't just do it the last minute. You have to actually explain things to us to care, like, because you're just doing this out of nowhere. It doesn't make any sense. But again, it's also just not believable to see a guy like Myles, this Myles Bourne guy. He's facing Obafemi, like, you know what I mean? So Obafemi defeated Charlie Dempsey. Then we see Mr. What's his name? Stacks. So Stacks, whatever. Wesley beats Stacks after Stacks appears on the Tron and reveals that he found Rizzo at the safe house. And, oh, wow. I don't know. Just try to make it attitude error, I guess. But nothing really proceeded. So we had this Tatum Paxley chick. She destroys things backstage. She has nobody left, basically referencing to the releases of her friends. Paxley tells Tia Hale and Carmen that the same thing will happen to them because there's no such thing as true friends. Okay. We see The Undertaker there, along with Bubba Ray. They congratulate their talents and how they're going to have the finals at Madison Square Garden. What? They're doing a show at Madison Square Garden? I don't even know what to say. Myles Bourne defeats Ethan Page. He had to defend his shot because Ethan Page challenged him for it. And then Myles decided to put it on the line and whatever. Channing Stacks attacks Tony D at the safe house with a crowbar, and Stacks says that Tony is alone now and challenges him to a match at Battleground and vows to end their family once and for all. I mean, I like this, it's nice classic wrestling stuff, I like that. Tia Hale defeats Tatum Paxley by disqualification after digs her finger into the eyeball of Tate. What the fuck is this shit? I don't even know anymore. So this is happening. They held a contract signing. Trick Williams says that Hendry 15 minutes of fame is going to be up and over, and Trick says how he declares that he's going to be Hollywood Trick and is bigger than NXT and TNA combined, and how he vows to defeat Hendry for the title. And then Hendry says that Trick has changed. He has at this crossroads that if he loses, he has no path to gold, and his road will come crashing down, whatever. This leads to them going to have a rap and rock concert, basically ripping off Cena and Rock with their WrestleMania 28 stuff. Somewhat also similar to Jericho and Cena. Ethan Page attacks Ricky Saints backstage. And the main event, Stephanie Vacure and Jordan Grace defeats the Fatal Influence Group. I don't know what to say. Why are they main eventing? I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to complain. I'm not going to complain about the plot, right? But just, I see the plot, but I don't really care. Alright, that's NXT. Whatever. Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye. No one really cares.